What's going on, everybody? It's Don Rock Blanks from Real Gym with another story time. I'm gonna take you back to Miami, South Beach. I'm with LL Cool J. We're in town for the Source Awards, the Source Award Music Awards. And while we're in town, we're also recording. So he's recording in a recording studio. It's about midday, I guess early afternoon. And we're recording. And he's like, you know what? Let's go for a walk. Let's hit the strip. So walking out with a legend, it's kind of crazy how the people react. So we're walking down the strip, just chilling. It's LL, me, producer I was managing at the time, Swinger, Red Cafe, the rapper, Chris Lighty, rest in peace, Chris Lighty from Violators Management, and a couple other guys. So we're walking down the strip, and as we walk down the strip, heading towards this restaurant, the crowd starts forming, and it actually becomes a mob scene. So it's like so many people, that we can't even navigate through the crowd. So we dip into the restaurant to get away from the mob scene that was out front. And the restaurant, they actually locked the door and they seated us in the back, right? So you got people with their faces pressed against the glass. It was crazy, It's LL Cool J, ladies LL Cool J. So we're sitting in the back of the restaurant. We get a table and we say, freak it, we're stuck here. We might as well have lunch or whatever. So, we're ordering. And when you're with a celebrity, a lot of times when you travel with them, the entourage works as a buffer to the fans, They would love to greet everybody, but you got to buffer, the people. So we're sitting in the back of the restaurant. He's at the head of the table. We're all sitting on the side, and fans come up, and we buffer. He gives some autographs and whatever, but we're about to eat. So of course, the South Beach, tons of beautiful women from all over the world, and this girl stands up. And she shouts over, she blurts over. She has a real harsh accent, beautiful girl. And she shouts over, hey, LL, I bet you never had a beautiful Russian woman before. And we're kind of taken aback because it's a family restaurant. The restaurant is full. And, she was so forward, it just caught us off guard, And she had, a really strong accent. So this is the amazing thing. LL responds to her in a Russian dialect. He speaks some Russian language, and her eyes, along with ours, got big as hell. We could not believe, right? She was like, how did you learn, Russian or whatever, Kazakhstan, whatever? Then he said, sweetheart, I've traveled, I toured all over the world, and he said, it's not a country I haven't been to. And it was crazy, to see that, it wasn't even, I don't even think it was Russian. It was some type of, whatever country from Russia that she was, the former Soviet Union that she was at, and he greeted her in her language, which was amazing, He's a very intellectual guy, intelligent guy, I guess you would know that, but yeah, he's a very intelligent guy, but I was very impressed with how he reacted that time. Just another story.